this is fifth generation of RX100 series. RX100 Mark V. Then let me demonstrate how great, how fast this 24 frames per second continuous shooting is. Thank you very much. Thank you. So, in addition to the 1-inch stacked CMOS image sensor, which we developed last year, we actually newly incorporated that phase detection autofocus technology onto that device. With this new technology, the RX100 Mark V achieves the high-speed performance, 0.0 second world fastest autofocus speed, 315 world highest number of autofocus points, and world fastest 24 frames per second continuous burst shooting with autofocus and auto exposure. Besides that, this fast hybrid autofocus performance technology is applicable with movie shooting, including 4K recording. And all those advanced values are packed into this tiny, compact, as small as previous RX100 series. RX100 Mark V, eyes uncompromised with professional level autofocus performance. Now, I'd like to hand over Professor Mark Weir to explain more detail how great this product is. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Hamaguchi-san, for that inspiring introduction. So my job is to give you some brief insights into the technology that makes RX100 Mark V possible. I think Hamaguchi-san explained all of its merits and our design purpose behind the product. But again, our purpose with this camera is to meet the requirements and exceed the requirements of enthusiasts and professional photographers who want a camera that delivers all of the performance that they expect in a camera that fits in your shirt pocket. And that's really the story of RX100 series overall, and the furthest extension of it so far with RX100 Mark V. So the focusing system is really the heart of the camera and what's new. We've developed a new image sensor. It uses the same 1-inch die size and the stacked CMOS design capability that we've introduced previously, but with one significant improvement and advance, and that is on-sensor phase detection. One of the great challenges of compact fixed lens cameras is their reliance on contrast autofocus for focusing. And this can't really match the performance that you get out of a dedicated phase AF sensor in an SLR that can provide amazing tracking capability and also amazing AF lock speed. Well, we've overcome that limitation with this new image sensor. On-sensor phase detect AF points, 315 of them, covering 65% of the frame, providing the autofocus performance that professionals are used to in cameras many, many times the size. Not only the focusing accuracy, but also the lock speed of just 5/100ths of a second, and also the tracking, the subject tracking capability, not only across the frame, but for subjects moving towards the camera or away from the camera, really is unmatched in any compact fixed lens camera. So we really put a tremendous breakthrough into RX100 Mark V with this new image sensor and the focusing system that it provides. A lot of the data is driven through the front-end LSI that's been added to RX100 Mark V to make this focusing possible and to deliver the AF lock speed that has been realized. But in addition to the focusing system, the AF lock speed driven by the LSI also has other benefits as well. So imagine a focus array of points, 315, that can cover almost the entire frame, 2/3 of the entire frame, and lock speed of just 5/100ths of a second in a camera that fits in your pocket, even in your shirt pocket. And that's really what we've accomplished with RX100 Mark V. We think you'll find it's truly amazing. And again, Hamaguchi-san spoke to the idea of speed performance. Performance and speed is what these photographers require. And we've provided it not only in the AF capability, but also in the continuous shooting capability. Imagine a camera that can capture 20 megapixel frames at 24 frames per second. Well, we've accomplished that with RX100 Mark V, and not only the ability to shoot very rapidly for brief bursts, it can continue at that frame rate and at that resolution for over 6 seconds. The ability to capture the decisive moment, which is so important to professional sports photographers, wildlife photographers, event photographers, again, is captured in this camera with this capability. The ability to capture the decisive moment, just the right moment, is something that we were really pursuing with RX100 Mark V. Even think of, say, a professional video camera shooting 4K at 24p. That's only 8 megapixel frames at 24 frames per second. Imagine what you could do with 20 megapixel frames at 24 frames per second. It's pretty amazing. And keep in mind, it can do this frame rate not just in JPEG, but with JPEG and RAW as well. It's pretty impressive. It gives you a whole new outlook on capturing the moment.